You've spent all this time crafting the perfect ad, you hit that launch button, and you wait, and then crickets. 0 impressions, 0 clicks, 0 results. I mean, it is a huge frustration for so many businesses out there, but here's the good news. It's almost always a fixable problem. So let's dive into this and figure out how to turn those failing Instagram ads into a real growth engine for your business.
So you're just staring at your ads manager and it is a total ghost town. Your budget isn't being spent, your reach is completely flatlined, and you're just left wondering what on earth went wrong. Look, this is not just you, it's a super common roadblock that trips up even the pros. But it's not random. There's actually a pretty clear logic to why this happens.
The path from zero to hero with your ads, well, it really comes down to clearing 2 major hurdles. First, you've got to get your ad approved in the first place. And second, you've got to make sure that once it's approved, it actually gets delivered to the people you want to see it. We're going to break down both of these right now.
Let's start with that first gatekeeper, the ad review process. This is where so many campaigns die before they even have a chance to get going. I mean, if your ad gets rejected, it's a complete stop. So why does Meta's system say no?
You know, what's really interesting here is just how many simple mistakes can get you flagged. It could be something as basic as not having your account set up as a business account. More often, though, it's a policy violation, like making some kind of misleading claim or using a popular meme you don't have the rights to. There are even these silent violations, like having way too much text on your image. That can get your delivery throttled or stopped entirely. And here's a huge one. If your landing page doesn't deliver on the promise of your ad, you're pretty much heading for a rejection.
And this just perfectly illustrates the difference. On the left, you see exactly what gets rejected. Way too much text. Really salesy copy just screaming, "Buy this," and an image that doesn't really connect. Now compare that to the approved ad on the right. It's a high-quality, authentic photo that tells a story. The copy's engaging, it's not pushy, and the logo is subtle. The key thing to remember is successful ads feel native to the Instagram experience. They don't scream, "I'm an ad."
Okay, so you've passed the approval gauntlet. Your ad gets the green light, but it's still not running. The status says active, but you got 0 impressions. This is the second major hurdle, the delivery dead zone. Your ad is approved, but for some reason, the system just isn't showing it to anyone.
So what's the problem here? Let's run a quick diagnosis. Number 1, check your audience. Is it too specific or just too small, like under 1,000 people? The algorithm is going to struggle to find anyone. 2, your budget. The ad auction is super competitive. If your bid is too low, you're just going to get outbid every single time, and your ad will never be shown. 3, the infamous learning phase. And 4, simple account issues like a failed payment or hitting your spending limit can put a hard stop on everything.
Let's talk about that learning phase for a second, because this is absolutely critical. To get out of this phase where the algorithm is basically trying to figure out who to show your ad to, your ad set needs to get about 50 optimization events, so think purchases or leads, within a 7-day period. If your budget or your audience is just too small to hit this number, your ad can get stuck in learning limited, which, often leads to poor or even no delivery at all.
And beyond those big 4, there are a few other culprits that can just kill your delivery. Choosing a vague objective like traffic, when what you really want is conversions, well, that tells the algorithm to look for the wrong type of person. A slow or clunky mobile landing page will absolutely tank your results. And using a square feed ad in a vertical stories placement, come on, that just looks broken. The takeaway here is you have to use the full power of the Facebook Ads Manager to control all these little variables.
Feeling like you're navigating a minefield? Yeah, don't worry, it can feel that way. If you're ready to get this right and really start to boost your business, you can find expert help and a ton of resources over at mbil.com. All right, so fixing individual problems is one thing, but long-term success, that really requires a strategic shift. It's about moving from constantly troubleshooting to actually building a system that wins. So let's talk about the mindset that builds a foundation for consistent results.
This right here is the winning mindset. You need to be A/B testing constantly, trying different images, different headlines, different audiences to see what really resonates. You have to think about the full journey, making sure your ad and your landing page are a perfect match. And please, embrace video. Some studies show video ads can generate over triple the leads compared to just static images. And maybe most importantly, be patient. It can take up to 3 months of testing and optimizing before you really start seeing those profitable, sustainable results.
And that really is the key takeaway, isn't it? You're not looking for one magic bullet, one perfect ad that's going to solve everything for you. Success on Instagram is a machine you build. It's a system of continuous testing, learning, and optimizing based on real data.
So, what's the blueprint? It's all about being meticulous with your setup to get through that approval process, being strategic with your targeting and your budget to make sure your ads get delivered, and adopting a mindset of relentless optimization to really scale your results.
You know, when you put all these pieces together, you move from just guessing to actually knowing what works. You stop wasting money on ads that go nowhere, and you start building a predictable system for growth. So the real question is, are you ready to make that shift?
You have the framework now. You know how to diagnose and fix your campaigns. It's time to stop all the frustration and start unlocking the massive potential that Instagram ads hold for your business.
And if you want to accelerate that process with some expert guidance, well, for a personalized strategy and consultation, visit us at mbile.com now. Let's get your ads delivering and your business growing.